Howdy folks, welcome back to another Kdog Goes to the Movies. Well, it's that time after Thanksgiving. Hopefully you've kind of recovered a little bit, but now it's time to get ready for Christmas. It's time to get in that Christmas mood. As the last video, I put my Christmas tree up. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe see the reflection in the background. And so tonight I thought we'd play a film from 2003, I believe. Yeah. 2004, actually. So, if you can tell by the case, I'll say what it is here in a minute. But, you know, we got this thing going on with the COVID, and still people are not giving up, you know, on Christmas. And still, a lot of people are shopping around. They're doing the online thing. So it's just been a crazy, crazy time. And even, I don't know if you guys seen it, but there was a mall Santa told a kid that he couldn't have a present just because it was a Nerf gun, and we got all that going on. So, yeah. And this is crazy. And plus, what's on Disney Plus right now? The Mandalorian. And so I'd like to go back to the show, that show's producer, to one of his films that he made back in 2004 that quickly became a Christmas classic. And I don't know if they're planning on a sequel. I don't know. Who knows? But it's 2004's Elf, starring Will Ferrell and James Caan, Zooey Deschanel, and Mary Steenburgen. And of course, a little bit of Bob Newhart in there as well. And this movie became a Christmas classic as soon as it was released. I mean, literally. It quickly became a favorite, and the whole film is a tribute to the Rankin Bass films that you would see on television every year. And it does kind of fit into that in kind of a goofy way. So this is kind of a family flick. It is rated PG for some crude humor and some language, I think. Yes, some language and some crude humor. But it's not that bad. So gather the family around, grab your snacks, dim the lights, trim the tree, whatever you're going to do to get into the Christmas mood, because Santa's coming to town, but he's going to need a little help from an adult elf named Buddy. So, yeah. So let's roll film. This is Elf from 2004, released by New Line Cinema.
Hi.
Your costume is pretty.
Oh, it's not a costume. I'm an elf.
Oh.
Well, technically I'm a human, but I was raised by elves.
New Line Cinema presents the story of one elf who's coming home for Christmas.
Boy. Can't wait to see my dad. We're gonna go ice skating and eat sugar plums. Sorry!
Now,
I think someone sent you a Christmasgram.
Dad!
We should call security.
Good idea.
I like to whisper too.
Buddy's experiencing a world he never knew existed.
But he's your son. What am I gonna do? He's certifiably insane.
Discovering what it takes to fit in. And going where no elf has gone before.
What he needs is to be nurtured. Bring him home, introduce him to Emily and Michael.
How long do you think you'll be with us?
I was thinking, like, forever.
He cannot stay here.
You can't just throw him out in the snow.
He loves the snow. He's told me 15 times.
Ow! Son of a nutcracker! We can take him.
Where did you say you were from?
This holiday season,
I think you're beautiful, and my tongue swells up when I am around you.
get ready
I planned out our whole day. I thought maybe we could make gingerbread houses and maybe even hold hands.
for a tall tale
How are we gonna get the star on top?
of elfish proportions.
I got it.
Will Ferrell,
Okay, people, Santa's coming to town.
Ah! Oh my God!
I know him. I know him.
Elf,
Do you remember me?
Dude, I didn't recognize
I
you.
know, I'm in work clothes.
I didn't know you had elves here.
You're hilarious, my friend.
Did you have to borrow a reindeer to get down here?
Hey, you feeling strong, my friend? Call me Elf one more time.
He's an angry elf. Look at you! Ow! Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Put that down.
So that was Elf from 2003. I misspoke and said it was from 2004 there before the film started, but it was 2003 when this film came out. And I didn't see it in the theater like a lot of people did. I saw it the following Christmas when it came out on DVD, and I didn't know what to make of it at first because Will Ferrell was just becoming the big movie star that he is now, and of course from Saturday Night Live, and this was one of his earlier movies, and I gotta say it's quickly become one of those Christmas favorites that people are now watching every year. It very quickly became one of those Christmas favorites. Maybe not so much as some others, but definitely I think this is a film that gets played along with, you know, like the Santa Claus and stuff like that, and it's a very, very, very nice film. Some of it would be a little bit on the annoying side. I mean, if this actually happened to you, that you found a guy dressed in an elf suit and he's coming to say that, hey, you're my parents or whatever, and you're thinking like James Caan. You want to have this guy committed. You want to have this guy committed to an institution and gotten rid of quick. But it's also one of those things you really can't judge a book by its cover. That kind of the moral of the story. And not only that, the whole thing was trying to renew the Christmas spirit and the faith in Christmas, and just adding to the folklore of, you know, Santa Claus and so forth. It's, even though there is quite a few funny gags that's in this film, like I think one of my favorites is the Peter Dinklage cameo when he comes in as the writer of the children's books, and then Buddy comes in and says, "Does Santa know your work here?" And he basically keeps calling him an elf, even though he's a little person. Yeah, it's just funny stuff like that, and Elf from 2003, Christmas classic, and of course the film does pay homage to stuff like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman, and those old Rankin Bass cartoons that we watch every year on television, because like the North Pole sequence, they have stop motion animation characters, and which was done by the Kyoto brothers. In case you don't know who the Kyoto brothers, they were famous for working with Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson. They did Killer Clowns from Outer Space and several movies like that, and they were known for their stop motion animation and makeup and special effects work and whatnot. But the characters have there's stop motion animation characters that look just like right out of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they have personas like that. But yeah, that was Elf. So tune in next time. We're gonna probably do some more Christmas movies leading up to the Christmas holiday. So from me to you, see you later.